microphone.
Can't see me. Oof, you should probably move that.
Move what? This?
Yeah.
This old thing.
Slide that.
Yeah. We can into here. Bada bum. Do that.
I should have a.
And I'm going to create a post as well to let people know that we're doing the live streams, the streams of the lives.
Streams of the lives.
I don't have that in my.
Hold on, I'm going to send you an image because you can pop those in the air.
I cannot.
Oh.
This system does not allow me to do that.
Screen share?
Correct. If I were to do like a OBS or an OST type of thing, which would be like third partying, then yeah.
Like if it was on the Twitch?
Yes. Discard. Oh, stay with us a second. We're doing our little posty posts.
Wait, we got messages yet? No.
No.
Sorry, I'm dicking around with my phone.
But like when people come in, either currently in or they're popping in or they're watching later, then they know that we'll get to it.
I'm going to sit back today because...
But then you're out of focus.
Big fucking church. This, like the back on this thing isn't the most comfortable for me.
It's not. It sits like a little bit too far backwards.
Yep.
For what we're wanting to do with it.
I'm not making new toys.
I am though. You know what's really weird is that my Instagram, when I post something via AHQ on Instagram, I won't get a pop-up on my personal Instagram until like many hours later. And then it'll be like a pop-up like, hey, Airsoft headquarters shared a post.
Mine immediately.
Mine does not.
Gives me the little red thing.
I do not know why.
Or it could be because I'm looking at them before you because I hate having notifications on my phone unanswered.
No, it could because it shows up as a notification. It doesn't like it pops up like this person shared a post.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, if I wanted the just to be aware. Anyway, let us talk about where we were this weekend.
Oh, well, Friday night, I lucked into some tickets to Letterkenny Live. And that was a pretty good way to start the weekend, in all honesty.
Oh, wait, did you go to the thing after the event that you were doing?
What was I talking about?
The Oakley-Dokley's?
Oh, no, I went home and fucking slept. Well, I had the issue, so it wasn't me. Howdy!
So Friday, you went and saw Letterkenny.
Cyrillic name. Yeah, I saw Letterkenny. That was pretty dope. No, having to leave early because of medical-ish emergency wasn't the most fun. But Ship of Fools showed up a bit early because I hate waking up early to drive anywhere. I'd rather just sleep in a car overnight.
Right. So Saturday, you went to the parking and you just hung out for the night.
It was myself, Lawrence, James, Bill, Cody Croninger was there, which was pretty dope. And I forget, then some random dudes came up and Bill threw food at them right away. Hey, you guys hungry? Eat some MREs. They're hot. Oh, my goodness. I got to use my camp stove, which was dope.
You're also shifting way farther back from the microphone.
Because I keep leaning.
We'll stop leaning. I want you close to the microphone.
I wish there was a pillow to put behind me.
I want that clear audio, brother. Go grab my plate carrier. It's right there. Grab my plate carrier.
It's going to be uncomfortable.
Put it behind your bum. Well, Saturday, I spent the entire day taking pictures for a wedding for a family friend's daughter and now husband. And that was like a whole day excursion. Yeah, as weddings normally are.
Talon said he was going to come join us after the wedding.
I did not.
Didn't.
I never said that.
Yes,
in fact, if we go back into the chat, it'll say, hey, I'm going to be busy with this wedding, so I probably won't make it out there because I'm going to get shit-faced and vomiting like 2020 Ship of Fools. Remember that?
Listen, don't try to hang with me when it comes to scotch drinking, because I have not a problem per se, but what I do.
So I got to ship Sunday morning. Sunday was Ship of Fools. the Wisconsin event that everyone looks forward to, that we have been participating in for, you've been doing it for a very much longer time than I have.
7 years or so?
I
I think 7 years.
I did Ship of Fools 2018 or 2016 first, because that was before working with you guys.
I want to say it was either 2016 or 2017. I didn't go because of taking over here.
Yeah.
And I had to do all the work.
You had to do some stoofs.
Some stoofs.
So, Ship of Fools.
Oh, man.
If you guys don't already know, we might as well just break it down real quick.
Pirates vs. Military. The event, you can take it as serious as you want, as we've said, or as fun as you want, which I have been taking the more fun route with it because
There's actually been a lot more benefits of going the fun route than like
Yes.
super hardcore military, which I'll give it to military. Like really cool that you have like the camo restrictions and weapon restrictions, like actual proper like military like
Yes.
setups.
it's cool.
Yeah.
And I've done it before. I've gone as a SEAL before. I've always thought about doing one of the like purely medic dedicated roles
Mhm.
just because, but then my play style doesn't really work with that because if I'm a pirate, I believe that pirates should not take cover. The only way a pirate should take cover is to advance towards the enemy and keep shooting until you die or get hit. You know what I mean?
I just airsoft.
Airsoft.
I just
yeah.
airsoft, brother.
I spent most of that event just not slowly, but ambling around and JoJo walking until I got shot because I felt that if I was the target, people would know, hey, there's bad guys over there.
Yeah.
But there's that. The prop design, the mission design is so good. It is absolutely amazing. And I kind of wish some of the bigger named people would put that kind of work into it.
Yeah.
So shout out to Lima Zulu for
For doing an excellent event and being able to run everything super smoothly.
Yep.
I think this year actually went the smoothest of all the events I've attended.
I would agree.
Super smooth. And this is not the most people he's had, but it's been a jump from the last couple of years of people that have attended.
Well, I mean, last year, COVID times,
Sure.
and the event being moved a bunch. I'm sure the weather wasn't the best last year. No, it was not.
It was a little bit colder,
Yeah.
but not by much. I was still super chilly.
When we stopped moving in the wind.
Marks up here for my iPro.
Oh, I don't because I put that so they don't squish so much.
I also think it was probably because of my beanie being pulled
Oh,
down over, and then it just,
That'll do it. Why are you quitting?
I don't know. Probably terrible Wi-Fi and people beating upstairs.
More upstairs construction because
Because why not? Because why
know.
not? Do you want to bring your Titman out and we'll talk about guns that we ran?
Yeah, I'm trying to also. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that.
Go ahead and do that. I'll talk about this SD6. So this is the new Elite Force SD6. This is the metal receiver. I don't actually have the suppressor up here because I took. We'll get into why I didn't have the mock suppressor here, but essentially, little PDW guide that I ran outdoors, really, really, really well. It performed really good. It shot really good. It just held up really well. I fell on this, which is why the arm here, as far as the stock arm, is bent inwards because I fell on it and it's now kind of perma bent out of place. So I'm not like the softest as far as making sure I'm taking care of my stuff. So I'm really glad that I was able to put it through the paces and like make sure it actually lasts. Now that this guy does have a full stock in the box with it, so I'll be able to put the full stock onto it and not have like a super bad form. Ran really well as an AEG.
As most events, ran my Titman in Mark 18-esque configuration. Sure, it's not 100% accurate, but in all honesty, I really don't care because I enjoy just having a gun that works for me. DJ. Oh, they're asking about Aftermarket Hop-Ups.
Any good aftermarket hop-up? Maybe just going with a tighter bore, a different type of bucking.
I don't think we've done anything like that yet. Zap.
Please don't do that into my really expensive
I
camera.
was over it.
Okay,
I
I'm
was not going to
just letting
shoot
you
your
know.
camera with a laser. I know what that would do.
So this guy performed really well. I wouldn't change anything out on this guy. My Avalon Elite MP5, I wouldn't do anything to either, just because those hop-ups perform really stupid well as well.
Stupid well.
Stupid well. Not even on my Avalon one, which I've had for 3 years now, have not changed the inner barrel or the bucking on that guy. So it's still purely stock as far as the accuracy parts and components go.
Oh, I know this gun already.
Okay.
One big thing about Ship of Fools, I was drinking so much water, and I'm still feeling a little dehydrated because it may have been chilly, but you're still putting out a bunch of heat and sweat. So, as always, drink water, stay hydrated, make certain you eat, take snacks. I had the murder purse, which was full of grenades and snacks and a pistol, which worked really well for me. I might actually figure out how to put that into more kit configurations.
It is very garbage. Once you try set it immediately, it resets itself to no hop.
Never had that issue.
I've never had that issue. It may just be something with that. If you're using a heavier weight of BB, then you will run into those reset issues much more often compared to if you use like a 225, 28 type of weight. So BB weight is something to consider as well. You might be able to find an OEM Cyma MP5 here now in the US.
The Platinum?
It is the Platinum hop-up unit.
Yeah, I bet you can find that.
Because it's a limited edition.
Yeah.
Which would be this hop-up unit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what's really awesome?
What?
But also really confusing?
What?
Is that this comes with a quick change spring system.
But they say it doesn't.
But the limited edition did not come with a quick change spring system, despite being advertised as being a quick change spring gearbox. And this one was not advertised as having a quick change spring gearbox, but it came with a quick change spring gearbox.
You know what? Airsoft.
So
actually doesn't hurt.
That all just has to do with the supply chain issues, and those are conversations I've had with some of the guys over at Elite Force that are like, oh, well,
we're trying.
It looks like the quick change spring gearbox just finally came in.
What Daniel, who was just here recording stuff, was asking, did you find your mag?
Find my mag. Dan, which magazine?
Yeah, did you lose a MP5, one of the fancy MP5 mags?
I don't think that I did, but I've also lost EPM1 magazines, more than one EPM1 magazine. The very first one that we had into the US, into the shop, actually, I lost that one.
Oh, yeah. Stoop?
Yeah, I lost it at APOC, and then I'm like, hey, staff and reps, if you ever find it, let me know. Or make an announcement, and they're like, we'll take your number. And then it never got found.
Oh.
So, disappoint.
Hat hair and helmet hairs really bother me, but I don't want to get a haircut till the end of this month.
You may as well just do it.
Well, no, I'm going to be going to my fun times.
DJ is saying 2.5s is all he runs. I don't know, maybe you just got a faulty gun if nobody else has that problem. I've ran this one a bunch so far indoors, and I ran it for Ship of Fools. I didn't have any issues. I didn't have to change the hop-up at all thus far. So it may just be yours, and that's not something I've heard with other people having issues with. And then, does the shop have fancy MP5 mags in stock? We don't.
Yet.
I've been asking for them.
We're going to get them. That's where that's at. Tal and I each have 3 because eventually I'll get one of those, but eventually. Swamp wamp.
Oh, in the short, when I dropped my magazine, I did find it. I had to actually go back to where I threw the grenade, and I found it laying in the cat weeds.
Cat weeds.
But yes, I did find that magazine.
There we go. So I can actually see what's being said.
Yeah, you got to keep scrolling down.
Yeah. Lakeshore Drone. Oh, that's your other thing.
That's my personal account. There was a weird thing with guys reviewing, Carter specifically, reviewed the SD6 specifically to have issues with magazines dropping out. And that was not so much of an issue that I have noticed consistently. If there's additional force applied to the bottom of these standard magazines, as far as being able to pull them out, they will fall out. But if you also have M4s or AKs that if you give them too excessive of a wobble, they fall out. So it's like for airsoft, it's within normal specs.
There's tolerances that some are better, some are worse. It's
like even the nicer MP5 mags that we have, the Simon ones, if I pull and twist hard enough, then those are going to fall out as well. So
that's
maybe just don't rip your magazines out. Pro tip.
And I don't recommend throwing them down when you do a mag change, because then you're going to damage them no matter how strong they are. And we've done plenty of stress testing on mags.
Yeah.
But then you're also giving it the chance, especially at like a place like APOC where the soil is quite sandy and your guns just get sandy badly.
This got sandy really badly on the side here.
Quite full of it.
There's still some sand up in the tops there.
Yeah, Friday I'm going to be disassembling the Tipman and giving it a good clean.
I've also dropped this more than once while playing there.
Yeah, I kept putting it down. I'd be like, I'm going to take it off and throw grenades. Because throwing grenades is the funnest.
Well, that's why you got to get yourself a sling, son.
I do have slings. I just take them off.
Well, I just keep them on here.
That's why I use the ones with the detachables.
Nah, if I need to throw something, just once over the head and let it dangle.
Well, mine dangles, but I don't want it slappy slap. That's just me. I have a thing I like. You have a thing you like.
I do. I have my preferences.
Preferences. Where is this? No, skip trial. I want to share this to other people.
Yep. Share.
No, it's not in there.
All right. Exit out of the chat.
Oh, that's why.
Just like a normal video. Why haven't you liked the live stream yet, Carl? Oh my god. Just to fucking fight me.
There we go. There you go.
The YouTube algorithm gods are going to hate me even more.
You don't pay him money to do your things.
Malcolm is ghosting around in the background. I just saw him. He went from over here to the
spooky dookie.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. He's like he's like Bigfoot.
Okay.
Yeah. Other things. Oh, you got your fancy thing to talk about.
I do my fancy thing to talk about. We may as well talk about it.
I don't know much about this. I know what it is, but he's part of the whole design, creation, and manufacturing process of something that people might be happy to know about.
So, a little bit of a history lesson with you guys. The SD6, the competition model, first came to the US in 2017. So if we do the math real quick,
5 years.
5 years that the competition model's been out. The Cyma Elite on the US market has been out just the last 2 months, 3 months about. I want to say 2 months.
That one or
this one?
Okay. Yeah.
And then overseas, obviously, we have the Tokamuris, we have the JGs, we have the standard Cyma ones. Like we have other SD6s out.
And they all have different ends at the muzzle.
Now, I'm a pretty patient man.
I'm not.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to let some time to simmer because I'm super confident that someone will make a 3D printed adapter for the SD6 in particular, because there's no other way to mount a tracer unit or some other type of...
Unless you get goofy and put it in the mock suppressor itself, but then you're...
Right.
It might not be the most actually like in line with the barrel, so you're going to get chopping and whatnot, and you're going to damage your tracer units.
Yeah, and Jet had a video where he took the stock suppressor, he cut it open, which you can't really do because of the pipe insert that's inside of the mock suppressor, so it requires a whole disassembly process. Blah, 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 blah. It's not a good option. Second option, which I've legitimately had a commenter say, oh yeah, you can mount a tracer unit. Just get the tip here so hot and melty and goopy and just thread your tracer unit on. I'm like, well, that
doesn't sound like a good thing because it's not.
And it messes up the potential to put the original mock suppressor back in.
Yep.
Why would I do that? So long story short, I said, I'm going to take it upon myself to make a 3D printed adapter. Well, not me particular, but I am headstorming this. Brainstorming. So it locks in place just like the normal mock suppressor does, and that's 14
Negative.
counterclockwise, 14 negative, and you can now put your standard trace units on. So
Go get your.
I should have brought my trace.
You should have brought your tracer unit. You are a dum-dum. Oh, yesterday I went to the MADAC, Milwaukee Area Domestic Animal Control Center, and put in paperwork to adopt a new kitten. And
Meow, meow, meow.
meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow,
On
meow.
record, this cat's name is Uncle Phil.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
As in Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And it makes me so happy because I likes the kitties. And I have a very old kitty, and then a not so old kitty, and now I have a kitten. Sorry, that was just a digression while he was doing his own thing.
That's okay. So now we've got a ASEC blaster on the very end of here. So now we can blast and we can trace.
Which then means the Bifrost will fit on there, which means, what is the new, like, super donkey thick one?
The Raider.
The Raider. That'll fit on there.
Also, whoever put the body pins into my SD6
Backwards?
desk, put them in backwards.
Did they hold?
Dumbass. Yeah, they still held in place, but I'm fingering this one here. I'm like, why is this sticking out so far?
That's the thing.
That's the thing. Maybe don't put them in
Backwards?
correctly.
Yeah, whatever.
So yeah, now we have
fixed it.
that. And yeah, so we currently are on version 1.1. So
1.0.
no, 1.1. Because 1.0 was the actual measurement model, which I didn't bring, which was to make sure that it could come in and
Lock
in place. So we got the measurements correct. V1.1 is the full body. And then we're going to have a V1.2, which is slightly extended. We're going to beef it up a little bit. We're going to make some smaller changes. And then we're going to do the proper stress testing because I was using this at Ship of Fools. And there's actually going to be a YouTube short of when I fell backwards and snapped it. Do you want to preview it, Carl?
I've seen it. It's funny.
No. I haven't shown this one to you.
Oh, I saw the other one.
Yeah, you saw the other one. You didn't see the one of me snapping, which is hence why I called it a preview.
Oh. Man, I don't want to see that. They can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can tease you, and then you can react. And then they're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go check it out now.
I'm not going to react.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. Hurry up.
Right, you know what? It's in my Google Drive.
Oh.
It's in my Google Drive.
My Google Drive.
My Google Drives. So I'm going to use my blaster because my Bifrost is still locked onto Jake's pistol,
Oh, yeah.
the Galaxy. So currently using blaster for today's videos after this.
Yay.
The Katie Boy Gaspilla Beck AK.
Yeah, the 74. Yay.
I'm going to come and get some gameplay with this as well. And it shoots indoor.
It does. This one took some work to do that.
No, it didn't. That one out of the box.
This
shot,
locked
though.
back.
Because it just wasn't the model that locked back.
Oh.
Dummy.
Well, like, I know AKs.
Yeah.
I do, but I don't care. What?
I don't know. We're kind of just at a stalemate.
Yeah, there's not really much going on right now. I mean, events are starting to start up, and hopefully we get to go to some more.
Look at all that Shugu in there.
Shugu's what makes I get a lot of trash from our friends group because I say there's only 4 things you need in Airsoft to modify weapons: Shugu, Velcro, 550 cord, and what's the
The Phillips screwdriver.
hockey tape.
Well, how am I supposed to get access to the parts that I want to do modifications towards without screwdrivers, without Allen screws, without other tools in order to disassemble it?
That's a separate category. That's the tool category.
Which we still need to make that video.
We do.
I
Yeah.
think we need to like just film going through Lowe's and just grabbing stuff.
No.
Why not?
I'll just pull out my actual little field tool kit. Like, because there's the field kit, and then there's my 4 ammo cans of separate between other things of you have your screwdriver box, you have your Allen key box, you got your miscellaneous would be like wire snips and all that stuff. But anyway, that's for another day.
It is.
I don't like this gun. I'm gonna put it down.
Put it up here because it's got the blaster.
Oh yeah,
Ace Tech.
Ace Tech. Wait, I have an Ace Tech too. I have the
Ow!
AT2000.
R.
because it does the red.
Yep.
And it comes in the nice little quick change. Ooh, it's a little loose.
Oh, you know what you can do today? You can do Carl's quick review with the Elite SD6.
Nope, not today.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Okay.
We'll do it on Monday when we do the other video series. We're going to start again.
No, we're still going to record today.
Oh, I don't want to record today.
Well, we're going to record today.
I got to go deal with the kitten.
Okay. You do go deal with
I got to go buy kitten supplies. It's going to be awesome.
Okay.
I've had a kitten in like 20 years.
I'm going to start recording today.
Okay. Yeah, this might be a short one.
Yeah. I mean, not a whole lot of engagement, but you know what? That's what we're here for.
It's a random Wednesday at noon.
Yeah.
Weather's at least sunny here in Milwaukee versus craptacular, gray and wet.
You know, it's also weird, like having our conversations before we do this and then trying to rehash it out with the same energy.
Well, we were sweeping and I breathed in a bunch of dust. So I'm like, that's why I have like 8 beverages with me right now because I'm dry, Cap.
I know. I drank a whole 6-pack of 1-liter bottles in the matter of 2 days.
Of water?
Of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have my cool, like, 2-quart Nalgene style container, which Monday, I had 5. And then yesterday I had 3. And probably when I get home, I'll have another 2. Because it's good to be hydrated.
It's very good to be hydrated.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I got.
I don't know. Do you...
You guys have any questions?
Yeah, this is going to be stupid short. I don't know. Are we going to do any special things down here?
That's something we're going to talk about tomorrow, I think.
I know. We keep hashing it out. And it keeps getting pushed back.
The downside is right now in Wisconsin, there are so many events. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it is because there's so much happening and it's picking and choosing what you're going to do.
It's only a day. We're not hosting an event. How are you supposed to be competing with other events if we're not hosting an event? We're hosting a night.
What I'm saying is if there's an event, someone's not going to be like, well, I'm going to go do this, and then I'm going to go do this. They're going to be like, well, this is a 2-day. I'm going to go do that instead of that.
Oh.
Such is life. So, yeah, there's that.
Okay. Okay, tattoos. Are we finalizing on, yes, we're getting tattoos?
I'm going to get tattoos. I'm not getting a buddy tattoo.
Why not? It can even just be a tattoo date.
Well,
where you can get your tattoo, and then I'll get my tattoo. That won't be the same.
That's more likely what's going to happen.
Okay, because I do want to get my side hoe tattoo.
I'm getting my octopus punching a fish. And possibly the Voyager spacecraft. Not Star Trek, but the actual Voyager pale blue dot written about by Carl Sagan.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking maybe doing the swordfish somewhere here.
Oh, that one. I'm like, wait,
Cowboy Bebop swordfish?
So, yeah. I'm going to go one of these ways.
You don't want to give it another couple minutes for any further questions?
I'll give it a couple minutes.
Yeah, we'll give it a couple more minutes. We're
at 28:30.
We're going to give it another 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
For any additional questions.
Comments, concerns, complaints.
And then we will sign out.
Sign out. What the hell?
I don't know. What'd you do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, iMessage apps. I don't use that.
You fool.
I was telling my wife to get some stuff out of the freezer.
Okay. Well, I may as well start grabbing some of my extra stuff as far as like prepping for video work.
Yep. Oh, God, I'm like stretchy and tight. And
these are actually going to be videos for
the Arena channel. Yes. We're going to add some interesting content to Arena channel.
Yep.
Hey, 416.
A5 with, well, kind of not really A5, but like.
That's the Midwest. Yep.
Call me an MI sucker all you want.
He is an MI sucker.
And then my typical Glock.
Typical basic Glock. What else is in this?
Oh, grenade.
Granada.
Grenade.
Belt.
And
your small little chest rig.
And
Helmato. So
I also could have sworn that I brought pants, but
pants.
I don't know where the pants went because they're not in my gear bag.
Which
right there.
pants?
My M81 because I brought the M81 top.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
It is. Do we want to hash out Airsoft innovations?
No, man, no.
I'm all eyed out.
There's a lot of drama with Airsoft Innovations, and that's about as far as I want to get into that.
If you guys don't know, just YouTube search Airsoft Innovations.
And see what pops up. You're
Yeah.
going to get probably review videos and maybe some hate videos.
Yeah. And then we've had people come into the store that are like, oh no, they're doing what Titman did. They're just going through. Nah.
Now they got evicted from the
Yeah.
building.
If a company is getting an eviction notice from the landlord, they're straight up gone.
Gone.
Dunzos. Which is a shame. They make fucking stellar grenades. I love these grenades.
Oh, hold on. Let me show you a picture.
Yum yo.
Yep. He's so small.
Yeah. All right. It's been the 2 minutes.
You
Put
know,
my helmet all the way forward.
what if we did one later on like a Friday? No, not a Friday. Friday wouldn't work. But like a Saturday evening.
I don't know.
That might work.
Maybe I want to do shit.
What if we did it in my backyard at a fire? Oh.
I talked about doing it at a tattoo parlor and having a fun tattoo date.
No.
See, I just want more tattoos.
Yeah, I want more I do want more tattoos.
Yeah, see?
Yep.
And that is that. Guys, stay tuned with our social medias.
Oh yeah, I got to give my dad advice.
Okay, yeah.
When you play, your footwear, whatever it may be, make certain it is broken in and comfortable for you so you don't get blisters. I recommend using some foot powder, Gold Bond, whatnot. Make certain you have good dry socks. You should also bring extra socks with you to prevent this. Like, it's something in the military that if you're, out and about doing things, you should probably take care of your feet. Because how many times have we played with people that had to leave because blisters forming, because they wore brand new boots that weren't broken in, they weren't tied properly, etc. Take care of your feet is my dad advice for this episode.
And I actually did bring extra socks because I fell into the swamp in the first half and my feet got super soaked. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to keep doing more soaked toes in the second half. So at lunch, I swapped over to dry socks and man, what a mood changer.
Yep.
Completely 180.
Because immersion foot will tear your feet up real bad.
All right. Stay tuned on our social medias, on the Arena YouTube, the Headquarters YouTube, the Headquarters Instagrams for more news on the threat adapter, and Facebook whenever we get restocked on new stuff, like Ace-Tech Tracer units.
Got a whole bunch of those.
We did.
I'll have a bunch down here. Rude. Whatever. Well, all right.
And that's that.
That's that. Take care, kids, guys, ladies, dudes, dames, dams.
Take care. Stay safe. Stay positive.
Test negative.